Anybody tryna violate that, said I run a bad man thing or some bad man thing, I'm pop this trap, yes, when I'm popping that. Anybody tryna violate that, said I run a bad man thing or some bad man thing, I'm pop this trap, yes, when I'm popping that.
How does it feel, man? A lot of people talking about you, and there's a few emerging MCs in the game at the moment. They're giving them this title that we're going to talk about later on, but you're definitely one of the new generation MCs that a lot of people are talking about.
Yeah.
Does that put pressure on your shoulders coming through being one of those new MCs?
You don't put pressure on if you've got enough music. Good music speaks louder than words, and if you've got good music, then you'll progress. And that's the formula that I'm trying to run with right now. So hopefully it will go somewhere. Right now it's doing great, so I can't complain, man. Because
it's only now that I think this is the real next generation of the grime MCs. Like before, you know, you've had all your era defining grime MCs, like from your Kanos to your Gets to your Bizzles to your Wileys. But now it's like, it seems like it's really the next generation now with the new proper MCs coming through. How does Rival fit into that?
To be honest, yeah, I don't really look into it like that. Like when you put it like that, it's pressure. When you put it like that, it's pressure. But if you just stay in studs and you just record or whatever, like everything else that comes with it will just come with it naturally. And that's just the way I see it. Like I just record music, and then I mean the new generation title is just like for to even be classed in the same category. It's like the up and comings of, like, we might make a future of being like the new breed of Getses or Wileys or whatever. It's just it's a good title to take, but I think you shouldn't really build up a MC fan base on that title alone. I thought if you do the music, just work hard on your music, you will go further than even some certain MCs. You can do whatever you want to do. You just gotta work hard. So that's what I'm doing right now.
So give us a brief history into the musical life of Rival, because I know you started off as a DJ, you was in the crew, highly rated, and now you're one of the MCs that a lot of people are talking about. So give us a brief history into the musical life of Rivals from your own words.
Life of Rivals, basically kicked out of school at about, let's say, coming up to GCSE times. Just got a pair of 1210s. I was mixing for a hot minute, and where was I? Like 3 vinyls. Tried a little thing, had a couple friends over, just kept working. Like I was crap when I first started. I wasn't nothing, you know. So then it was just like, let me work on this. Worked with just them 3 vinyls. Eventually built up my little collection and whatnot, and then after that started getting into the sets, and then the radio came after that, and then bucked up with Vortex from Kids in the Hood. Shout out Vortex. And then met up with all the people from Exploder to Bex, Gonna Be, highly rated, and that joined highly rated. And then I just kept networking, done more couple radio circuits, and then it was at a time I thought, let me try something. Just like I heard remember Footsies beat Scars? Yeah, I heard that, and I thought, this is hard. And I just tried a little something, and I just started from there, and it was alright at first. And then people said I had a voice, and then I just carried on working on the MC and stuff, and then now it's just kind of progressed into something good.
Don't know anybody trying it, watch how I fire it. Bang, gun will blast you, run real fast, gonna shut it to your body, I got done your act. Superman get clapped, show that you ain't Clark, goons will spark, and that's why I say can we go, all day, every day my gun reload.
Definitely one of the new MCs in the game that a lot of people are talking about, along with like your Maxters, your Cosby's, your Screwfizzers, and you vocaled your discontent. You've been very vocal about the discontent, about the title that people are putting you lot under, which is the new wave.
Yeah.
Like, break down your you know what I mean? You're such discontent at that term.
When I first heard the name, I thought, nah, you're gonna get categorized as something. If it's not good or bad, it's always gonna be, a name's always gonna be put in some sort of box or whatnot. So then I thought, yeah, we can run with that or whatever. And then it was just like, I think the internet is where it was just like the death of this name, because it was just mad. Like it was just becoming more of it was becoming more than a name, and it was just becoming like people just boxing us off into some kind of crew. And it was just like as much as I'm cool with everyone, we're not a crew, we're not a team, we're not a collective. We're just all separate MCs that have come together at a certain time in music where we're all stepping up into like this up and coming category. So then I think the internet kind of just came with that new wave name, and then just ran with it, and then everyone else thought, yeah, new wave, da 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 da. They must be talking about da 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 da, but it's not like that. But I think now, like, I'm more just fuck it. You can call it new wave if you want. I don't care. My music's dissing it. You see what I'm saying? And then that's it.
I don't care about reloads. I'd rather pop straps and reload. Headshot, have man slumped to the side on my side. That's how we roll. Man can't act and play hero. Getting so smacked up when a zero. Anybody trying it? Watch how I fire it. Empty the clip, the machine will blow.
Of recent, you know what I mean, the forums, Twitter has been buzzing off with a beef that you've got with Marger. You've been running with him for the past year or so. Everybody's known you lot as being like, you know what I mean, quite tight. I know you lot are tight on a personal level, but as MCs, you lot have been tight, you know what I mean? It's almost like Jay-Z and Kanye West beefing.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Like, give us the insight into the current status on that, man, like as brief as you can.
As brief as I can without being controversial, because you caught me on a good day, a vibes day, so my mood is slightly different, but I'd say for him, he does his thing and I do my thing. Like, we reached the point where he's doing music, I'm doing music, certain things are happening for him, certain things are happening for me, but chemistry is not what it was when we first started. Like, I feel you grow up with friends, you grow up with family or whatever, you don't need to be around them 24 hours a day. And if you are around them 24 hours a day, you will reach a point where you get pissed off with each other. But without me getting into like the whole story, because that would just be like a whole different interview where I'll be speaking for about 24 minutes. This is more a case of he wants to do his music and I want to do my music. So yeah, good luck to him and the best of luck to me.
So personals aside, you can put it down to a bit of musical difference, you know, I mean creative differences.
Yeah, creative differences. He feels certain things and I feel certain things, but we don't do music right now together. I don't think it's gonna be that for ever. I don't think it's ever gonna be that vibe that we had when we first started. Because when you first start music, it's like when you go through hard times, you're friends with everyone. But then when you reach a certain point, when you're in music, some people don't want to be your friend no more. And you get what I'm saying? You distance yourself from people. So I feel like now we're at a distance where we don't talk anymore. So it is what it is, you know.